And well, this is going to be one of our top stories. The Westminster Magistrate Court is all set to resume the hearing extradition case against willful defaulter, this man Vijay Mallya. The prosecution, remember, is likely to submit more evidence in court today, and the Westminster Court would also perhaps give a ruling on the prosecution documents. Remember, this is going to be Republic TV's big focus, and on this, Parikshit, my colleague, is joining us on phone line to put it in perspective. Well, Parikshit, what all is expected today?
Well, we're likely to hear arguments from the side with the prosecution, Mallya's lawyers as well. Last time, Mallya's lawyers have tried to make this case that Vijay Mallya could face persecution, and there is a bias that he has to face. And if he goes back to India, there will be a witch hunt against him. And they try to tear into the government's charge that he is required for a massive financial fraud. The government, on the contrary, is going to lay down all the evidence that has been put across in the charge sheets filed by the CBI. So the government is trying to make out a case that this is no ordinary case. He's a man who's been wanted for money laundering. There is a 9,500 crore fraud. Kingfisher employees are actually writing to various British parliamentarians hoping for help to get their money back. So this is no ordinary case. For legal reasons, for humanitarian and respect for international law, Vijay Mallya must be extradited.
All right, Parikshit, also, do we know anything about what is his strategy today going to be? Because obviously, he's pulling all his strings to make it sure that it still remains a long-drawn legal battle.
It is a long-drawn legal battle. In fact, we have complicated here. It has told us the documentation absolutely right. Legal assistance treaty in almost 50 to 60 cases in which is because of lack of documentation or wrong or a small technicality here and there. India must be absolutely sure, but what we are also hearing is that India has needed a battery of senior lawyers to fight this case in the Westminster Magistrates Court. It only goes on to show legal hurdles are crossed and the technical has to be right. Documentation and evidence that's presented by the...
All right, Parikshit Luthra, our news editor, putting this big story in perspective. Many thanks, Parikshit, for joining us with those inputs. And let's also listen into this exclusive conversation you've had with one of the MPs in the United Kingdom. And let's listen to this and we'll be back to the story.
I think because the legal process in the United Kingdom is a very long one, and I think one's got to understand when the legal process is going through, no politician could actually interfere with that particular process. So there is a difficulty on that one. Until all these things have been gone through, that will be the time to determine what happens. We can comment afterwards with the result rather than commenting before.
Right. Baroness Verma, we'd like to ask you, have you ever got any representations from India, from Kingfisher employees, about how they have been treated by Vijay Mallya himself?
So we all parliamentarians get letters from, I have personally had some letters from the employees, but like Lord Dolakia has said, this is a process, it has to be done properly, and until the actual courts decide, we don't comment, and we certainly wouldn't want to therefore respond to people who write to us unless we know